Welcome to class 8 Maths. Today we are going to see exercise 1.5. In this you are going to learn laws of exponent. You know how to express the square number and the cube numbers. If the numbers is more, for example, if you want to express 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, you have to multiply 4 times. Instead of that, we can write it like this: 2 power 4. Here this 2 we can read it as base and 4 is we can read it as power. Have you understood? So instead of writing 2 into 2 into 2 or 10 times or 12 times, we can express like this: 2 power 4 or 2 power 10, 2 power 12. So 2 is read it as base and 4 you can say as power or index. Okay. So we have a lot of laws. First law is product law. A power m into a power n. If it is in the multiplication, product means you know very well the symbol is multiple. You can write this one as a power m plus n. If it is in the product, you have to add the powers. Then quotient law. Quotient means what? Division. So a power m divided by a power n. So if it is in the division, you have to minus the power. So a power m minus n. Have you understood? Multiplication means you have to add the powers. Division means you have to subtract the power. Okay, then we will move to the next power law. A power m the whole power n. That means you have to multiply the powers. So m into n. Have you understood? A power m the whole power n means you have to multiply the powers. Therefore, a power m into n. Next one is power of the product rule. Okay. If you see the base, here base is a and b. If you see the bases are different, but the powers are the same. So this law is called the power of the product. So multiply the base a into b and power is the same. So the whole power m. Have you understood, students? Power of the product rule means the bases are different. If the bases are different means multiply the base and write down the power. Okay. Then power of the quotient rule. A power m by b power m. That means you have to divide a by b the whole power m. Then 0 exponent rule. If any base raised to 0 is equal to 1, where a is not equal to 0. So, if any base raised to 0, a power 0 is equal to, you can straight away say it's equal to 1. Next one. Next is negative exponent. If the power is in the negative, you have to take the reciprocal to convert this negative into positive. Therefore, if you take a by 1, the reciprocal of a by 1 is 1 by a. If you take the reciprocal, this negative sign is changed into positive. Have you understood? Negative exponent means if any power is in the negative, you have to convert the power into positive by taking the reciprocal of the base.
Now let's see exercise 1.6. Your first question is evaluate 1 by 2 the whole power 3. First see in which rule it is. It is in the power of the quotient rule. Therefore write that a by b the whole power m is equal to, what is the power of the quotient rule? A power m by b power m. That is a power m by b power m. So write in the form 1 by 2 the whole power m is equal to whole power 3 is equal to 1 power 3 the by 2 power 3. So here the power is 3. You have to multiply the base 3 times. That is 1 into 1 into 1 by Here 2 into 2 into 2, which is equal to 1 by 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Your answer is 1 by 8. Your next question is 1 by 2 the whole power minus 5. Here the power is in the negative sign. So you have to convert it into multiplicative inverse of the same number with positive power. Therefore, if you take the multiplicative inverse of 1 by 2 is 2 by 1 the whole power 5. Have you understood why you are taking the multiplicative inverse? Just to change this minus into positive, negative into positive. Now you know very well in which rule it is, power of the quotient rule. That is, you have to multiply that base 5 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. If you multiply 1, you can get 1 only. So, no need to multiply the 1. Here 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16, 16 2s are 32. Have you understood, students? If the power is in the negative, what you have to do? You have to take the multiplicative inverse of the number to convert into the positive power. Your next question is minus 5 by 6 the whole power minus 3. Now again if you see here the power is in the negative. So what you have to do it? What you have to do? You have to change. You have to take the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 6, which is equal to 6 by 5. As the denominator should not carry the minus sign, you can take the minus as a common to the power 3. Have you understood why we are taking the multiplicative inverse of minus 5 by 6? Because to change the power into positive sign. Here the power is in the negative sign. So we are to change into the positive sign, we are taking the multiplicative inverse. Now you know very well. See here, the power is a odd number. If the power is in the odd number and the base is in the negative, then your answer should be in the negative only. Because if you multiply the sign into 3 times, that is minus into minus is plus, plus into minus is minus. So on seeing the power, if the base is the negative, see the power. If it is an odd number, just your answer also should be in the negative sign. Have you understood? Odd number means the base has the minus sign, means the answer also you will get in the minus only. So minus 6 into 6 into 6 by 5 into 5 into 5. So 6 6 are 36. 36 into 6 is 216. Minus 216 by 5 5s are 25. 25 into 5 is 125. So your answer is minus 216 by 125. Then your fourth question is Your fourth question is 2 power minus 5 divided by 2 power 7 into 2 power minus 2. So if you see here, 2 power minus 5 divided by 2 power 7 is in the quotient rule. Yes or no? The bases are same. Only the powers are different. So if the base are same, the powers are different. What is that rule is? Quotient rule. That is a power m divided by a power n. So if it is in the division, what you will do it? You have to subtract the power. A power m minus n. So first we are going to simplify the bracket. So here 2 power minus 5, as it is in the division, you have to minus the power. So minus 7, which is equal to 2 power 7 plus 5 is equal to 12. That is minus 12. So we simplify the bracket. Your answer is 2 power minus 12 into 2 power. What they given here? 2 power minus 2. Now in which rule it is? It is in the product rule. So product means what? A power m into a power n, which is equal to a power m plus n. Have you understood, students? First see in which rule it is. Okay. So here 2 power minus 12. Here multiplication sign means you have to add the power, plus minus 2, which is equal to what I said. No number should have the 2 signs. So multiply the sign. Plus into minus is minus. That is minus 2, which is equal to 2 power. Minus and minus means plus, and greater number sign you have to put. So 12 plus 2 is 14, and greater number sign is minus. So put minus 14. Then what is? Now your question is 2 power minus 5 into 2 power 7 divided by 2 power minus 2. Now first what you have to do it? You always simplify the bracket and see the bracket in which rule it is. As the bases are same and power are different, it is in a product rule. That is a power m into a power n, which is equal to a power m plus n. Therefore 2 power minus 5, as the multiplication is here means you have to add the power, you know very well. So plus 7, which is equal to 2 power 7 minus 5 is 2. 2 power 2. Now your next one is 2 power 2 divided by 2 power minus 2. So now you have to see in which rule it is. It is a quotient rule because the division is in the middle and the bases are same. Therefore a power m divided by a power n, which is equal to a power m minus n. Now a power, as it is in the quotient rule, you have to subtract the power. Therefore 2 minus minus 2. Have you understood? So here you know very well the sign should not have the 2. The number should not have the 2 signs. So multiply the sign. Minus into minus is plus, which is equal to 2 power 4. Now as the power is 4, what you will do it? You have to multiply the base 4 times. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2, which is equal to 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. So your answer is 16. Have you understood, students? First see here, your question is in the minus and plus, and in between multiplication sign is there. So see in which rule it is. It is in the product rule because the bases are the same. A power m into a power n, which is equal to a power m plus n. So if you simplify the bracket, 2 power minus 5 plus 7, which is equal to 2 power 2. Next, divided by 2 power minus 2. If you divide it, what rule it is? It is in the quotient rule. Quotient rule means you have to subtract the power, m minus n. Therefore, 2 power 2 minus, here the power is in the minus, so minus 2. And you know very well the number should not have the two signs. So minus into minus is plus. 2 power 2 plus 2 is 4. As the power is 4, you have to multiply the base 4 times. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 8 2s are 16. Your next question is 2 power minus 1 into 3 power minus 1 divided by 6 power minus 2. First you have to simplify the bracket. If you see here the bracket, in which rule it is a power of the product rule, because the bases are the different but powers are the same. So what is the power of the product rule? A power m into b power m, which is equal to a power a into b the whole power m. Therefore here 2 into 3 the whole power minus 1, which is equal to 6 power minus 1. So here 6 power minus 1 divided by 6 power minus 2. Now if you see here, it is in the quotient rule because the bases are same and the powers are different. If bases are same, powers are different, means what you will do it? It is a quotient rule, that is a power m divided by a power n, which is equal to a power. If it is in the division, what you will do? You have to minus the power m minus n, which is equal to 6 minus 1 minus 2, and 6 minus, here minus into minus is plus 2, which is equal to 6 power 1. Have you understood? So first you have to simplify the bracket. See to that in which rule it is. As the bases are different, powers are same, it is a power of the product rule. A power m into b power m, which is equal to a power a into b the whole power m. Now here 2 into 3 is 6 the whole power minus 1 divided by 6 power minus 2. So as division symbol is in the middle, it is in the quotient rule, the bases are the same, so you have to subtract the powers, that is a power m minus n, which is equal to 6 minus 1 minus 2. So minus into minus is plus. So 6 power minus 1 plus 2 was 6 power 1. Now next question is evaluate 2 by 5 the whole power 4 into 5 by 2 the whole power minus 2. See here 2 by 5 is there, here 5 by 2. Your question is in the minus 2, that is the power is in the negative symbol. If it is in the negative, what you will have to do? You have to change into positive by taking the multiplicative inverse, that is 2 by 5 the whole power 4 into the multiplicative inverse of 5 by 2 is 2 by 5 the whole power 2. If you take the multiplicative inverse of the number, the power, if it is in the negative, is changed into positive. Now if you see here, the bases are same and in between multiplicative multiple symbol is there. So what you will what rule it is? A power m into a power n. Here bases are same means the base should be the same, only the powers are different. So a power m into a power n is equal to a power m plus n. Multiplication means plus. Therefore 2 by 5, 4 plus 2, which is equal to 2 by 5 the whole power. 4 plus 2 is 6. So your answer is 2 by 5 the whole power 6. You can leave it as it is. If you want, you can multiply this base 6 times. Now your next question is 4 by 5 the whole power minus 2 divided by 4 by 5 the whole power minus 3. Now here the bases are the same and in between quotient, that is division symbol is there. So what is the rule? Quotient rule, that is a power m divided by a power n, which is equal to a power m minus n. So 4 by 5 the whole power minus 2 minus 3, and you know very well the number should not have two signs, so multiply the sign. 4 by 5 minus 2, minus into minus is plus, which is equal to 4 by 5 power 1, which is equal to 4 by 5. Have you understood? So here the number should not have the two signs, so you multiply the sign. Minus into minus is plus, so minus 2 plus 3, which is equal to 4 by 5 the whole power 1. Your answer is 4 by 5. And your next question, 2 power 7 into 1 by 2 the whole power minus 3. Do this sum as a homework. Your next question is 2 power minus 1 plus 3 power minus 1 divided by 6 power minus 1. Here the power is in the negative, so you have to change into positive by taking the multiplicative inverse. The multiplicative inverse of 2 by 1 is 1 by 2 plus 3 by 1 is 1 by 3. Divided by 6 power minus 1. So if it is in the plus means what you have to do, the denominator should be a common. So for the 2 and 3 the common denominator is 6, and cross multiple into 3 into 2, that is 1 3s are 3 plus 1 2s are 2 divided by 6 power minus 1, which is equal to 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 by 6 divided by 6 power 1. Again the power is in the negative. What you have to do it? You should take the multiplicative inverse to change the power. Therefore 5 by 6 by 1 by 6. Now you know very well, if it is in the division you have to take the reciprocal of the number. If you take the reciprocal of the number, this division sign is changed into multiplication, that is 6 by 1. If you cancel the 6 and 6, which is equal to 5. Have you understood, students? Here again with the division 6 power minus 1 is there. You have to change the power into positive. So if you want to change the power into positive, take the multiplicative inverse of 6 by 1, which is equal to 1 by 6. In between division sign is there. So if it is in the division, what you have to do? You have to convert into the multiplication by taking the reciprocal of the number. So into 1 by 6 is 6 by 1. If you cancel 6 and 6, your answer is 5. Your next question. Any base raised to 0 is 1. So your answer is 1. Have you understood? A power 0 is equal to 1. So you need not simplify inside and all. As the power is a 0, your answer is 1. Now your question is 3. Simplify 3 power 2 the whole power 3 into 2 into 3 power 5 the whole power minus 2 into 18 by 18 power 2. So here power of power. So power of power means you have to multiply the power. 3 power 2 into 3 is 6. Into as power is in the negative, what you have to do it, take the multiplicative inverse, that is by 1 means 1 by 2 into 3 power 2 into 18 by 18 power 2, which is equal to 3 power 6 into 1 by, here whole power 2 they given. So you have to multiply the power with this base 2 and also with this base 3. Therefore 2 power 2 into 3 power, already this 3 as the power 5. Therefore 5 into 2 is 10 into 8 power 2. 18 into 18 power 2. Take the factors of 18. The factor of 18 is 2 table, 2 nines are 3. So which is equal to 2 power 1 into 3 power 2. Therefore 3 power 6 into 1 by 2 power 2 into 3 power 10 into 2 power 1. If you take the factors of 18 power 2 is, if they take the factors of 18 is 2 power 1 into 3 power 2. So write it down, into 3 power 2 the whole power 2. As here already they given the power as 2. So the whole power 2, which is equal to 3 power 6 into 1 by power 10 into, you have to multiply the power, 2 power 2 into 3 power 4. Now you can cancel this, no? 2 power 2 and 2 power 2, and then here this 3 power 10 you can write it as 3 power 6 into 3 power 4, 3 power 4. So if you cancel this and this, 3 power 4 into 3 power 4, which is equal to 1. Your question is 9 power 2 into 7 power 3 into 2 power 5 divided by 84 by power 3. So take the factors of 9. If you take the factors of 9, 3 3s are 3 1s are, which is equal to 3 power 2. Now take the factors of 84. 2 4s are 2 times, then 2 2s are 2 1s are, then 3 7 times, which is equal to 2 power 2 into 3 power 1 into 7 power 1. Now here write 2 power 2. Already here the 9 power 2 is there. So the whole power 2 into 7 power 3 into 2 power 5. Now here factors of 84 is 2 power 2 into 3 power 1 into 7 power 1. The whole power here 84 already they given the power 3. So write the power 3, whole power 3. Now the next one is, as the question is in the power of power, multiple the power 3 power 4 into 7 power 3 into 2 power 5 by, here you have to multiple the powers, 2 power 2 3s are 6 into 3 power 1 3s are 3 into 7 power 1 into 3 is 3. Now you can able to cancel it, no? Here 7 power 3 and 7 power 3, and here 3 power 4. If it is in the division, you have to subtract the powers, 4 power minus 3 into 2 power 5 minus 6, which is equal to 3 power 1 into 2 power minus 1. Now as the power is in the minus, what you will do it? You have to change into positive sign by taking the multiplicative inverse, that is 1 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 2 is your answer. Have you understood, students? First what you have to do it? Take the factors of 9. Factor of 9 is 3 power 2 and 84 is 2 power 2 into 3 power 1 into 7 power 1. Now take and write the factors. 3 power 2 already here they given, the question is in the power, so write down the power into 7 power 3 into 5 power 2 power 5, and the same way write down the factors of 84 whole power 3. This, as the whole power 3 means you have to multiple the powers. So 2 3s are 6, then 1 3s are 3, 1 3s are 3. Then it is in the division, so you can cancel as the base and powers are the same one time. And then here 3 power 4, 3 power 3 is there, so it's in the division form, no? If it is in the quotient form, what you have to do it? Subtract the powers, 4 minus 3 into 2 5 minus 6. As the power is in the negative sign, you have to change it to positive by taking the multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse of 2 power minus 1 is 1 by 2, which is equal to 3 by 2. Your next question, do as your homework sum. Okay. Now we'll move to the next Roman number. Your next Roman number is Roman number 7. Solve. Solve for x. Your question is 2 power 2x minus 1 by 2 power x plus 2 is equal to 4. Now we are going to solve it. So here the bases are same, so it is in the quotient rule. Quotient rule means you have to subtract the powers. So 2x minus 1, here plus into minus is minus, again plus into minus is minus, which is equal to 4. Now bring the like terms together. 2x minus x minus 1 minus 2. So here 2 power 2x minus x is x minus 3. Minus and minus is plus. Minus 3 is equal to 4. Now this take the factors of 4. The factor of 4 is 2 power 2 x minus 3 is equal to factor of 4 is 2 power 2. Now as the base are same, equate the powers. That is x minus 3 is equal to 2. Therefore x is equal to 2. If you bring this minus to this side is plus. So x is equal to 5. Your 7th question, second Roman number, do as a homework sum.